I've grown 3 YouTube channels and I own one of these because I have the secret formula to hitting your first 1,000 subscribers fast. Now I promise you, it isn't luck, it's strategy. And if you follow my 6-step blueprint, you can get there in 30 days, even if you have 0 experience. Let's get into it. Step 1, stop trying to be creative and start being clear. Most beginners fail because they try to reinvent the wheel. First, what's your niche? Then I want you to take that niche and niche that down even further. So let's say you are a travel YouTuber. Now, if you just vlog your daily life all over the world, you're a very small fish in a massive saturated pond. And to be honest, no one knows who you are yet, so nobody really cares how you travel. You need to niche down even further. So instead of traveler, become a solo female safety guide channel or a budget backpacker who survives on $20 a day in every country. Then stay within that niche so that the algorithm quickly understands who to push your videos out to. Now here is your first piece of homework. Once you lock in that niche, put that in your channel description immediately. So when a viewer clicks on your profile, they should know in exactly 2 seconds what exactly it is that they're subscribing to. And this is also going to feed the algorithm the keywords that it needs to start categorizing your channel. Quick sidebar, if you want to make sure that your back end of YouTube is set up right, you can watch my video here on hidden channel settings that actually help you grow. All right, now your niche is sorted, it is time to find what I like to call the golden nuggets. Now this is part 2 of your homework. Go on YouTube and you're gonna look for videos that are in your niche with massive views but very poor execution. So I'm talking bad editing or a boring host or a thumbnail from 2015. Now specifically, you wanna look for the 5-to-1 ratio. If a video has 5 times more views than the creator has subscribers, that topic is viral gold. It means that that topic is doing the heavy lifting and not the creator's fame. But don't copy them, outdo them. So model that proven idea, but upgrade things like the title, the thumbnail, the script, the energy, and the edit. So you're not stealing, you're fulfilling a demand that already exists. Step 2 is all about the SEO shortcut. So when you have under 100 subscribers, the algorithm, it doesn't really know who you are yet. So you can't rely on browse, you need to win at search. So what I'm saying is you shouldn't be making vlogs, you should be making solutions. And here is exactly how to find out what problems your audience is trying to solve. So option A, this is the pro method. This is if you have a very small budget here, I would highly recommend TubeBuddy. Basically, it is a plugin that's going to give you a weighted score for your specific channel. While a generic tool might say solo travel is popular, TubeBuddy here is going to tell you if a small channel like yours actually has a chance to rank on the first page of YouTube, or if you'll just be buried by the big giants. Now, what I want you to do is look for keywords between the very good to excellent range. It's like a cheat code for visibility. Option B, the AI method. Now, this is a free alternative. You're going to find a top performing video in your niche and copy their title and their description. Then feed that into Gemini or ChatGPT and use this prompt. Extract the high ranking SEO keywords from this data. So now you aren't guessing, you're using proven data here to build your own title. Now, another free way to find out what it is your audience are searching for is to use your YouTube Studio. Go into it, click Analytics, and then select the Trends tab. This is literally going to show you what your specific viewers are searching for across the whole of YouTube. Now, if you see something that is a high search volume topic that you haven't covered yet, make that video immediately. Lastly, you need the SEO checklist. So this is some more homework for your next upload. So once you've got all your keywords, you have to then tell YouTube that they're there. So to do this, you need to place your main keywords in 4 spots. The first one, the title, obviously. Second one is going to be in the first line of your description. The third is going to be in the first 30 seconds of your video, so I actually want you to say those words out loud. And the fourth is going to be your video file, so name it before you even upload it. Now, by doing this, you are giving the algorithm a clear map of exactly where to place your video. So let's move on to step 3, mastering the decision. When you open TikTok or Instagram, you're fed content immediately, but YouTube is different. It is a decision-based platform. Now, before somebody ever sees your video, they have to decide to click on it, and you have exactly 2 seconds to win them over. 1 second for the thumbnail and 1 second for your title. So to win them, you have to do what we call is opening up a curiosity gap. This is the space between what the viewer currently knows and what they want to know. Let's take this thumbnail here, for example. The information that we currently know is that it only takes a week to grow your business incredibly fast. Now, that's what we've gathered from the thumbnail and the title in 2 seconds. Now, the information that we want to know is how exactly to do that. That is called the curiosity gap. And the only way to close that gap is to click on that video and watch it. So your thumbnail should present a problem or a mystery, let's say, and then your title should hint at the solution. Now, if there's no gap, there is no itch to scratch and there's no click. Make sense? So here is your homework. For your next video idea, I want you to design your thumbnail before you even hit record. Now, if you cannot come up with a concept that you feel is going to stop that scroll, the video, it isn't worth filming. Creating the packaging first is going to ensure that you have a clear promise here that you can fulfill on. Now, you don't need to panic if graphic design isn't your biggest strength. You can use AI tools like Nano Banana 2, GPT Image 2, or even Async's AI thumbnail generator. So each of these tools, they have the capability of taking a thumbnail that's already performing well and then adding you in as the main character. But don't just copy the big hitters, you want to make it your own. I would suggest changing at least 2 elements. So things like changing the text or adding a high contrast arrow that's going to point to a focal point on your thumbnail. Now, finally, what you have to do is confirm the click. So viewers generally decide if a video is clickbait within the first 7 seconds. So your intro must visually and verbally confirm your thumbnail's promise. So let's say your thumbnail is about a $20 budget a day. The first thing I should see is you holding that $20 bill. You're going to confirm the click or they're gone. Step 4, do not sleep on YouTube Shorts. Look at this clip. This one short brought in over 2,000 subscribers in a month. So I want you to think of shorts as the front door to your channel. Right now, shorts are generating over 200 billion views every single day. So for a small creator, the math is simple here. The algorithm is 10 times more likely to show a short to a new viewer than a long form video. It is the ultimate discovery tool. But here's the mistake that most people make. They treat shorts like a separate hobby. Don't do that. Use them as a funnel. So instead of filming new content, take the best 60 seconds of your long form video and then you're going to post that as a value teaser. And tools like Async here can actually automate this for you by finding the most engaging hooks in your video and then formatting them into vertical clips. Data shows that a single viral short can convert viewers into subscribers at a rate of up to 3%. Now, I know that might sound so small, but when a short hits 100,000 views, which happens way faster than a long form, that is 3,000 new subscribers overnight from a single clip. It is the fastest way to build authority and then get people into your binge loop without you having to film an extra second of content, which leads me to my next point. Step 5, the binge loop setup. Now, let's talk about the binge loop. So most beginners, they make the massive mistake of launching their channel with just one video. They tend to think, I'll just post this and I'll see how the first one does. Stop, don't do that. That is a growth killer. Think about it, right? If your first video actually does go viral and 100,000 people see it, but you have nothing else for them to watch, you have just wasted 100,000 potential subscribers. You want the viewer to finish that one video and then immediately see that another one of yours is up on their For You page and then they'll actually want to click on it. This is the binge loop. So before you even hit publish on video number 1, you should have a backlog of about 5 long form videos and 5 shorts already lined up, ready to go. Why? Because of data sufficiency. I want you to think of the algorithm like a new friend, okay? If you meet them once and you show up once, it doesn't really know your vibe. But when you drop a cluster of videos in the same niche all at once, you are then training the algorithm. Plus, when a viewer watches 3 of your videos in a row, it signals high session time to YouTube. That is the holy grail metric. It basically tells YouTube that this creator is keeping people on our platform. And then once you prove that, the algorithm stops being a hurdle and it starts being your biggest employee and pushing your videos out to thousands and thousands of people while you sleep. Step 6, double down on outliers. Finally, watch your analytics like a hawk. So most of your videos, they'll do okay, but eventually one of them is going to hit 2 times or 5 times more views than your average. When that happens, stop your schedule. Don't just move on to the next random topic. Double down. The algorithm is screaming at you, I found your audience, gimme more of this. You're going to do 2 of these things right away. So first thing, the 1-up strategy. Immediately make a follow-up video. So if your video was, let's say, how to start a YouTube channel, the next video is going to be the 5 mistakes that I learned starting my YouTube channel. And then you're going to use the same thumbnail style, a similar title structure. Basically, you want to trigger the suggested video algorithm so that that video appears right next to your viral one. And then 2, you're going to bridge the audience. So in that follow-up video, mention your first one within the first 30 seconds. You're building a content web here that's going to trap new viewers on your channel. Then you're just going to ride that wave until the views finally start to level off. Now, it isn't just doubling down, it's high-speed algorithm training. This is how you hit 1,000 subscribers in weeks while everybody else is grinding for years. And that's it. That is my formula for hitting 1,000 subscribers fast. And to learn how to break out of the 500 view jail, you can watch this video right here. I'll see you in the next one.